um, CAS Reflection update. It's been a while since I had another CAS Reflection. Recently, uh, my most recent CAS experience was Jin. Uh, it was I signed up for our second book house, uh, and I woke up on Saturday uh, and got to school. It was very cold that morning, and once we got there, we waited for maybe an hour, 30 minutes. SAT testings were going on, so we had to be quiet. I was there with Temujin, Huslin, Boina, Halyun, and our supervisors were going to be Miss Inkjarat and Miss Dinze. So once we got there, before I had went there, I had planned some uh, games that could help learner like beginners learn English. Um, but it event we found that it was cancelled because after waiting for 1 hour and 30 minutes, Miss Dinze told us that there was a complication with the transportation that we needed with the driver. He was not. There was just a misunderstanding, I think. So it was cancelled, and we didn't get to go. I feel sorry for the kids who were expecting us. Probably since we were waiting for a long time, they were already there and waiting for us, and then they had to be informed that it was cancelled. So that was unfortunate. Um, uh, Other than that, not much has been going on for Jin. We haven't been having any meetings due to the examinations, uh, or maybe I just wasn't required to go to them because I had examinations and there were meetings. Uh, but before that, I signed up. Since I'm in Jin, I'm involved with organizing the Jin sports tournament. Not with any particular sport, like not managing any particular sport in particular, but more so like the planning aspect and the setting up involved with the tournament, like getting the I don't know the proper equipment. Also, for Round Square, I joined up. I joined with. I decided to help with the democracy group, whom Dogi invited me to help. Uh, it's called the Spotlight event, where we'll be interviewing certain political figures in Mongolia, or maybe even from the U.S. Embassy. Uh, it will be happening soon. I've forgotten the date, but I'm involved with that. We had one meeting, and from that meeting, we were split into groups of different parts of the event. Yeah. As for boxing, since my last reflection, I've not gone to boxing once, mainly due to the fact that I was going to be traveling to Hong Kong for an extended period of time during the winter break, and after I came back, I had exams, and now right and now exams are finished, and I could I do have time, but I don't have time because there's a lot of things I need to do because I'm going to ISCMS as well. So I need to be ahead in my assignments before I go, so I don't get left behind. And we'll talk about ISCMS in a moment, for which I have another very big problem. Um, so boxing, I think I am not gonna go anymore. I think I've gotten to the point where well, I feel satisfied with the knowledge and skill that I've acquired the sport. Uh, for our in-school fitness, we've stopped swimming. Well, I wasn't swimming in the first place, but our classmates have stopped swimming, and um, we've moved back to uh, the students organizing the lessons that go on during fitness meetings. Uh, we recently did indoor soccer, which was fun, but unfortunately, I'd forgotten my clothes that day because I was in a rush. But there's no excuse. But since I'd forgotten my clothes, I didn't have any proper shoes because I couldn't go in hiking boots. So um, running like playing soccer with socks indoors, not only resulted in my socks being very dirty, they also resulted in me getting blisters. So that was not very fun. Uh, as Since I don't have time to go to boxing because it takes up a huge portion of my time where I get home I go home, I leave at 4, and then I come back home at around 8. Um, and then since I go to sleep at 10, that is like maybe I have like 3 hours, which is, and I'd be going every day. It's just not enough for me. So instead of boxing, well, my boxing is finished. I still need some sort of physical activity for me to have good balance in between my CAS projects. So I'm decided to go to the fitness room in our school and start a weekly routine of fitness. I've gone to fitness before. Um, One in Gold's Gym. While I was also going in boxing, I also did fitness there. But before that, when I was much younger, I went to this flex gym near my home where uh, I learned the I got a good structure for my form and developing body mass, and of course, of which all I've lost now because I'm losing lots of weight. But um, I know what to do. So like I'd be going on after school on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from from as soon as school ends till 5:30. So basically 3:30 to 5:30. I want to be home by 5:30, latest 6, so I can be in time for dinner. Um, so I would do like the basic thing where I would be like, uh, one of the days I would be doing biceps and chest uh, and abs. I'd be doing abs for every single thing, but I'd be rotating uh, different muscle groups. And on the other day, I would be doing triceps, shoulders, and back. And yeah, and on the third day, I would be doing just legs. Uh, so the quadriceps, I forgot what the thing is. No, that's the quadriceps. I forgot the name of the muscle. Just legs in particular on Fridays. So yeah, because by rotating these out, I give time for my other muscles to rest while I'm developing my other muscles. So yeah, my routine, my rough my routine would be like I'd get there, I'd stretch just all my muscles, and then I would take maybe like a 10 to 15 to 20-minute jog on the uh, treadmill. First, I'd start off at a walking pace for maybe 4 minutes, and then pick up the pace to 8 kilometers to 10 kilometers per hour for the next 12 to 18 minutes. Then I would begin, if I was doing chest and bicep for that day, for example, I would begin by doing by bench pressing uh, the appropriate weight, which I'm not sure of yet, for uh, how many sets? 3 to 4 sets of 15, or 12 sets of 4, or 4 sets of 12. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Um, there is an order. I do get the basic idea of what I'm supposed to do. Now, our round score has been quite inactive, just our activities, and just we haven't been doing that much except for the spotlight event that we were planning that I signed up for. I'll be needing to complete a CAS portfolio, which is actually overdue right now. I'm going to finish it tonight. So, yeah, that's something. And turn it in. And I have photos and things to upload to my reflections, to include my reflections, to show that I have sustained commitment. Now,